Probably should have done the speed test before I started, but it's fine. It'll be fine, right, chat? I believe in us. Low-key, I'm going to be pissed if it lags. We need to... Roma, renewing. What up, what up, what up? Today's going to be a weird one, guys. We're doing something totally different. Hold on, I'm trying to get set up. I'm not sitting down, so it's throwing me off. We got to get music going. Give the people what they want. Music. IRL stream. That's basically what today's basically just going to be a yapping stream. I don't know if you guys can even see me. I don't have a... Yeah, today's basically just going to be a yapping stream. We're just going to be hanging out, decorating the tree in the background. Unfortunately, I don't have a longer lapel mic. This thing's going to be here. Actually, you know what? What if we bust out the jelly mic? The jelly mic's long as fuck. We could bust out the jelly mic. I don't think it's on. I don't think it's on, chat. Anyway, what's up, guys? Roma, Daniel, Kank, Wonder Red. I heard nothing? Yeah, I know. Alright, jelly mic's working. It sounds like shit though, right? It's like terrible. Fire thumbnail. I thought you guys would like it. It sounds like shit, right? This mic sounds terrible. It's long as hell though. It'll reach all the way over here. That's the nice thing about it. It's got a long ass cord. I got my ears raped. My bad, my bad, my bad. It's shit. November 3rd. Listen. Jelly's crazy about decorating for Christmas to begin with, and she's pregnant. So I figured I'd be a good husband and help her out. So we are starting early this year. Normally I'm resistant to doing it. I'm like you guys. I really love the thumbnail. Is this mic really bad? Because we'll switch to the other one. I can't hear it, so... I think it's only bad about... But I think if it's like this, we're okay, right? It's not sarcastic. Is it bad when it's this far away? I mean, it's peak. My ears, don't do that. All right, I think we're good. I think we've solved the crisis. I should use this mic more for when I want to do like deep fried shit. Anyway, that's probably too loud. Anyway, we're gonna decorate this tree today. It's gonna be mostly a yapping stream. If you can't deal with me yapping for multiple times for multiple minutes on end, please leave because I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're not dealing with it. All right, this is what we're doing today. It's gonna be fun. I promise. I'm in the mood for it, so I'm gonna have a good time. All right, chat. If you've been around for a little while, if you don't know, Jelly is a crazy maniac of like Christmas and stuff like that. She, in fact, to the point where we set up multiple trees. This isn't our only Christmas tree. There's one in my bedroom back there, and there's another one downstairs. And we technically do a fourth one, but we're skipping that one this year, right? Yes, this is the karaoke mic. Anyway, we technically do a fourth one, but we're skipping that one this year. All that to say, we have so many Christmas ornaments that each tree has its own theme. The bedroom one's more of a classy tree. The one downstairs more of a family tree. This one is like our comic book, pop culture themed tree. So anything that's like comic book, TV show, movie related, that goes on this tree. So what we're going to do is we're going to bust out some of the ornaments. I'm going to show them to you guys. We're going to talk about it. You guys can wow and wonder about it. And then we're going to slap it on the tree. Plain and simple, all right? Jam fam tree. That would be cool. I actually have a Jam ornament, like the channel logo. One of my friends made it for me a couple years back. Truthfully. All right, let me the bin's over here. Look how big this fucking bin is. Look how big that bin is. That bin is huge. That has all the ornaments and shit in it for both trees, not just this tree, but it gives you an idea of the scope of what we're doing. Oh, I didn't ping Discord. I'm in the wrong chat. Let me ping Discord. What's he doing over there? I think it's only bad. But I think if it's like this, we're okay. That's fucking hilarious. That's so fucking funny. Am I still sick? No, actually I feel a lot better now. I feel way better today. Yesterday I was like mad nauseous and achy all day long, and I still forced myself to get some stuff done around the house. Unfortunately, we wanted to do the basement tree, or not the basement, the downstairs tree, but the new tree didn't fit into the rotating stand because, again, Jelly's a nut, and she has a tree that spins on a base. It spins on this base, so you could see all parts of the tree. It's really cool. You know, you could stare at it. Everyone loves it when they see it, but the new tree doesn't fit into that base, so we need an adapter. Basement tree. I don't even have a basement in my house. All right? I misspoke. Put a picture with Jam's tongue on an ornament? No. I'm going to have a daughter. We can't have that. That's weird. All right, let's crack this bitch open. This is my least favorite part about getting started on these. Like, where the fuck what's the first thing I grab, you know? It's normal. It's a gift from the Jam fam. All right. Blizz, what up? All right, Blizz, listen. My wife is a crazy person when it comes to Christmas, and she's pregnant. So I'm being a good husband, and I'm putting up trees for her, brother. It's not me being crazy. It's my wife being crazy and me being a good husband to my pregnant wife and trying to help her out. All right? What's y'all's thoughts on Manga Kenji? I actually like it better than the original version. The black and white is sick. I like it. I think it's dope. Blizz, are you entering fatherhood with me? Are we both entering fatherhood? He's gonna leave? Have a good day. All right, man. Have a good day. Black and white already a favorite. No, I ain't leaving. Yeah. This sucks having to hold the mic nonstop. All right. First ornament that I grabbed is going to be Reptar. Now, Some of you may or may not know what Reptar is. But this shit is iconic if you're a 90s kid, alright? This shit is Reptar from the beloved 1990s cartoon Rugrats, alright? I thought it was a pickle. Bro, this is Reptar. With holding a Reptar bar. But Fatherhood's not in the cards? That's honestly good. Oh my god, it's Reptar from Rugrats. Rugrats was heat? Exactly. This shit is dope, and I love this. Every time I look at this ornament, it makes me smile just because it's so iconic to me. Like, I hold this. When you were a kid in the 90s and you saw Reptar come on the screen, you were like, yo, that thing is dope. Especially being a little, like, I don't know, how old was I when Rugrats came out? Probably 6 or 7. When you're a 6 or 7-year-old boy in the 90s watching your favorite cartoon and this motherfucker comes on the screen, you're like, yo, that shit's lit. Reptar's dope. And it's going on the tree. Bang. Bang. All right, one ornament done. One ornament done, and I think we can end stream now, right? Woo! W. 6, 7. 6, 7. I'll hit it for you guys. I'll hit it for you guys. Bye, chat. How to alienate your teenage audience. Your old teenage audience. Hey, man, I got to try to get the youths back in here. Eventually, you guys are going to cycle out. I need new ones, all right? The bills can't be this high for you to say that. Brother, if this was paying the bills, I would do more. All right? Who's this guy? Huh? Who's this guy? Is this Todoroki? It is, I always forget their names, bro. I know Todoroki's the Fire and Ice guy. Midoriya. It's Deku. Yeah, it's Deku. Midoriya. Young Midoriya. I don't need to explain Midoriya. He's cool. He's pop culture. He goes on the tree. I faced a guy, he had P.E.K.K.A, Mega Knight, and Golem. He could have never gotten half his cards out then. That's the guy you just put pressure on, and then they're not able to play half their deck. Young Midoriya, we're going to go right here. I actually haven't played Clash Royale in days. I kind of got sick of it. It kind of annoyed me. I remembered why I quit, because it's annoying and you can only play one deck at a time. Alrighty, next ornament. We all know him. We all love him. It's Charizard. This Charizard actually pretty cool because it's not a glass. It's not a glass ornament. It's rubber. So it's like it's kind of flexible and it just feels weird. It's Pikachu. It is Pikachu. It's one of the Pikachus. Anyway, it's rubber, so it's kind of flexible. And if I drop it, it's not gonna break. I like this one a lot though because it's Charizard and like. Charizard's not my favorite starter anymore, but when I was a kid, I had a Charizard. I had a Charizard named... Is that Caterpie? No, it was Charizard. I had a Charizard named Blaze when I was a kid. And I beat the Elite Four with it. And I didn't do the whole over-leveled strategy thing. I was always like, I got to use all my Pokemon because they're all my friends. So I played with all my Pokemon. They were all my friends. Charizard. But I did rare candy the shit out of them. Because if you've never played the original the original red and blue, you could Masingo. It's called the Masingo glitch. You could ride up and down Cinnabar Island and duplicate whatever was like, I think your fifth item slot, and you get unlimited Master Balls, unlimited rare candies. So I rare candied the shit out of all my Pokemon and had them all level 100. They were all usable and they were all dope. Our ears would be blessed if Jam gets his mic closed. Are you sure? Blessed. Blessed my child. Ah! AR Brawl Stars, what up, what up, what up, what up? All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. Actually, this one's kind of fitting for this year, for this month. Are you ready? Are you ready for this, chat? This one's kind of fitting. It's Bruce! Guys, it's Bruce! It's that guy from Brawl Stars! It's Bruce! The guy from Brawl Stars! It's cool, man! Now we need hearing aids just like Jam. Look, guys, it's Bruce, the guy from Brawl Stars. I got a Bruce. He goes on the tree. I predicted Stranger Things collab. True, you've seen it here. I predicted the Stranger Things collab right here. We were supposed to start with the bulb ornaments, because if you guys don't know, pro tree decoration tip, you're supposed to put bulbs on the inside branches so it reflects the light outward. And it makes your other ornaments brighter. We were supposed to start with that. We're not going to do it, and Jelly's not going to say shit. I know how she is. She'll be like, whatever, it's fine. You got more ornaments on the tree, it's cool. That's actually not a Jellyism about the bulbs. That's actually what my mom told me way back when young Jam learned that from his mother. I think my mom bought me this Demigorgon one too, by the way. I don't remember for sure, but I think my mom bought it for me. Jam Young. Jam Young confirmed. Whoa. Dude, this is such weird, like, cushion paper. It's like weaved paper. What the hell? This is like weird cushion paper. I don't know if you guys can hear me. This is weird cushion paper. It's like weaved. It's very weird. What if I do this? What if I do this and wear the mic? Does this work? Chat, put a 1 in chat if this works, or if it's too loud. I could lower it a little bit. The only thing is I don't know how it's going to be when I go over to the tree. But if this works, let me know. Unk is smart. Do you pack them all up every time? Yep. That kind of works? Yeah, we take those. Dude, all this for a little ass ornament? Actually, this is the first time we're using this ornament. Shit, do I have hooks up here? Do I have hooks up here, motherfucker? Don't make me go find hooks. I just had the dumbest idea that I use paper clips. These are paper clips in here. Use paper clips, and Jelly would get so mad. She'd be like, "Why the fuck do you use all the paper clips?" Hold on 1 second. Bum, 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 bum. Dude, I swear we had a thing of hooks up here. Ah! I need a hook. What the hell is this shit? I knew there was hooks in there. Jelly's so smart. Don't tell her I said that, but she's smart as fuck. I got new kittens recently too. Yeah, you got them for your birthday, right? Got myself a new kitty. That's cool. How do you know I got one for my birthday? I was talking about Sems, but if you got one for your birthday, that's dope. Your parents love you. Next one. To go with my Charizard, we got a Blastoise. We got his counterpart. Blastoise. This is actually a new one. This is a 2024 ornament. The Charizard was a 2021. The only one I need now is Venusaur, which is actually my favorite Gen 1 starter because he makes the game's easy mode. So anyway, Blastoise. Again, I've actually never really cared for Blastoise, if I'm totally honest. I think I used one in X and Y because I started with... I think I started with Chestnut in that one, and he just balanced out the team better. But yeah, I haven't really cared for Blastoise too much. Yo, I don't know if you guys can see it that well, but this thing weighs down the tree so much. Like, this branch is straight up here. This is where the branch is straight, and he brings it all the way down there. Fat bastard. Fat bastard of a Pokemon. All right, we need more ornaments. Let me get some boxes. All right, we got the mic on me. We're ready to go. We're cooking, chat. We're cooking. This next one, very little guy. Actually, probably Jelly's favorite I don't know where it is. It's not in the box or in the wrapping. All right, we're gonna have to find this at some point, but it's supposed to be an Eevee with a bow on it. Show the webcam. So we're missing an ornament. I'm gonna have to bring this to Jelly's attention. I'm sure it's somewhere. You know what? She handed me 2 ornaments the other day out of the cupboard behind me. I just don't know where it is. Eve, what webcam do you want to see? What are you talking about? One Sems night. All right, here is the ornaments that started this. This is one of the ornaments that started this tree. Because this tree was originally supposed to be just superhero shit, and then we expanded it to be more. But back in the day, I used to be a big Marvel head. I used to love the Marvel movies. Not so much the comic books. The games somewhat, depending on the game. But the movies specifically, I love the movies. And Iron Man is my favorite Marvel character. And my mom, there's going to be a bunch of Iron Mans. I promise you, there's going to be a bunch of Iron Mans. Because my mom bought me so many Iron Mans and so many Batmans. There's a lot of Batmans. There's a lot of Iron Mans that go on this tree. And this is just the first one of the first ones. He also has a base he's supposed to attach to. He also has a base he's supposed to attach to in here, but I don't put the base on him. Fuck all that. That's too complicated. I'm not trying to do all that, you know? I have a Captain America fidget spinner. Nice. I actually have one, too. Oh, let me go get mine. Let me see if it's the same. Funny story. I lied. It's actually Iron Man. I lied. It's Iron Man. My bad. I lied. It's Iron Man. My bad. Yo, you want to know one of my most old man stories? So, fidget spinners were big in like what, probably 2011, 2012, right? That's when fidget spinners were real big. And I couldn't remember what they were called for the life of me. Do we still have delay? Nah, it's on low latency today. So we shouldn't have too much delay. Put a 1 in chat. That was 16 seconds. That's low latency. Wasn't it like 2016 or something? I thought it was I thought it was like 2012. Well, if it was 2016, this makes the story even better. So anyway, I couldn't remember what fidget spinners were called. I couldn't remember what fidget spinners were called for the life of me. And I was trying to tell somebody. I was talking to one of my friends. And I was trying to say something about it. I'm like, you know, what are those things the kids keep fucking around with? What are they called? A fidget widget? Something like that? And he started laughing. And he was like, dude, they're fidget spinners. I was like, ah, whatever. It's all the same shit. Newfangled fidget widgets. Anyway, that's my old man story of the day. Fidget widget isn't bad. It's close enough. Honestly, it's close enough. In my opinion. All right, next one. Old school classic Loki. This is the old school Loki from the 1960s comics. This is what he used to look like before they gave a shit about making people look cool. This man's literally in just a green jumpsuit with these long ass horns on his head, and he don't give a fuck. He's based, bro. He's based. Anyway, old school Loki. Loki's the anti-hero. I think Loki's a little overrated. I think the movies make him way cooler than he actually is, but... Like, if you ever watched Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the cartoon, dope cartoon. I'm gonna go out there and say that. If you ever watched that, Loki's not that cool in that show. Is he even in that show? I'm pretty sure he is, and I remember being anti-impressed with him. Oh, I forgot to put his fucking container back. Wow. 2017, apparently. I just Googled it. That feels like way longer. That feels like way longer than that. I guess I was working at the casino, but I bought my house in 2017. Yo! Kank, renewing the membership. W Kank. Isn't he supposed to be a god? Yeah, he's the god of mischief. All right. We got Jelly's favorite person to race as in Mario Kart. And also your favorite resident assistant services on New Horizons Island, Isabella! Woo! This is true and factually Jelly's favorite person to race as in Mario Kart. She likes Isabella a lot. She thinks she's very cute, and I think she's fine. It is whatever. The whole 2 babies. Have you guys ever played Animal Crossing? I think it's a fine game. I could stream it for like 1 day, but I don't think I could do like a whole lot of streams of it. We're actually going to go... We haven't done too much down here, so we're going to go down here with Isabella. She's going to be hidden. We gotta fluff this here. Fluff this up. It's fine. It's fine. Isabella married to Doom Guy. Is she, what? I don't understand that reference, not gonna lie. You guys never played it? I only played New Horizons on Switch, yeah. It's okay. It's a nice chill game, but it's not like something you could play like super long term, like hardcore. It's more like a casual game. I guess it's for more like... I don't know if it's for older or younger players. I could see old people being really into it, but imagine Farmville, but you're building things instead of farming things. Doomslayer are married, it's canon. That's wild, bro. Kind of like a mix between Stardew Valley and Minecraft. I feel like that's a good comparison. Oh my god! He's fucking dead! Oh my god, he's fucking dead! Just like the real Black Panther. He's dead. So this... So this is my Black Panther. Holy fuck, this thing was destroyed. So... Rest in Wakanda. So this is my Black Panther. So, as you'll see, his hand is broken here. I got him like that. My friend got me this on clearance because somebody dropped it and it broke the hand off it. But now, what Jam has managed to accomplish to do today is break his entire fucking arm off. His whole arm is broken now. This is his arm, and then his hand broke off of his arm. So we're gonna need to hot glue this. Unfortunately, Black Panther's not going on the tree today. We're going to have to hot glue it. He fucking died. He was broken to begin with, but I didn't really mind because my friend paid like $2 for him. T'Challa, no. I actually love Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman was such a good actor for Black Panther. Unfortunately, that movie was kind of ass. Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther movie. Kind of ass. But he still played the role really well. Plus, Black Panther's just a dope hero to begin with. We need a hook. This is an old-ass ornament, but this is Thor. He goes to the pair with Iron Man. See how he's got the shield base too? That Iron Man has a pair. And I don't know if we ever got the Captain America for that set, but there's a Captain America for this set too. I don't know if we ever got it. We'll uncover it eventually if we have it. It'll be up here. I love Black Panther as well, yeah. I think it's so... He is kind of, like, cheating, though, because, like, his suit is vibranium, so he can't get hurt. He's bulletproof. He can't get hit, and then his suit absorbs everything that hits him. So it's like, how do you fight a guy like that, you know? Like, just a broken concept. And then on top of that, he's got basically super soldier syndrome, or serum. So he's basically a super soldier in an impenetrable suit. Kind of broken concept for a hero if you think about it, right? Like if you gave Captain America a suit like that, he'd be insane. Marvel's badly balanced. Then, is there a Ben Grimm ornament? No, I don't have any Fantastic Four ornaments. I can probably remedy that this year, but I don't have any. So this one doesn't go on the tree. Because I'm not kidding, this ornament weighs like 3 pounds. This is a fully metal. And like fully metal classic Iron Man. Like this, I can't explain to you how heavy this thing is. I don't know exactly how. I'd guess it weighs too much. If you put it on the tree, the whole tree goes down. And the funniest part is, let me go grab it. The funniest part is, we have this one, and it's heavy as fuck. This is a Captain America, the same way. The same shit. And I think the Captain America is heavier, because it's just bigger. Look at this. Look how much bigger the Captain America is. He's got the whole shield. This motherfucker's... He's solid, man. You could throw this thing at the wall, and it would go through your wall. So anyway, I just put them on the printer. They're classic though. They got the classic skin, or they got the classic skins for them. That's default Captain America and default Iron Man. Are y'all Team Cap or Team Iron Man? I told you what my favorite Marvel hero is. But I think Captain America was right not siding with the government. All right, and Iron Man had every right to beat Bucky's ass for murdering his parents. I don't give a fuck what context it was. I don't care if he was brainwashed. He still murdered his parents. And Tony had every right to beat the shit out of him. I got the spinner, so Cap. You guys might have already seen it, but it's KK Slider, more Animal Crossing, W's in chat. And this one plays music, chat. Any DC ornaments? Yeah, I got a bunch of DC ornaments. I got most of my DC ornaments are Batman and Joker. I got a couple of Green Lanterns, and then I think that's it. Maybe a Superman. It has sound. I got a couple with sound. The things that are annoying about this is you're technically supposed to remove the battery from it when you put it away. Otherwise, the battery can explode. And then if it explodes, then you get all this corrosion on the inside, and you gotta scrape it out. We didn't do that this year, and we got lucky. But I've had it. I collect snow globes, and I got a couple snow globes that the battery exploded in, and I had to throw them out because they were unsalvageable. All right, KK Slider on the tree, baby. I think I got that for Jelly a couple years back. I think that's a Yeah, 2022. So I think I got that for her a couple years after Animal Crossing came out. I forgot I had another T'Challa. Let's go. Black Panther, baby. This one's cooler. Look at him. He's dope. I like that pose. I like that pose. Vibranium. Wonder Red, I found the video. Alright, I'll check it out later. We're doing this right now, brother. See, I knew I had a DC. I knew I had DC. Green Lantern. I don't know what year this is from. Normally Hallmark dates their shit. Hallmark did not date their shit this time. Anyway, Green Lantern. He's cool. He's flying. He's alright. Never really cared for Green Lantern. But he's alright. He goes on the tree. Hal Jordan, Green Lantern? Yes, that's who that is. What's the black dude's name? The black Green Lantern. The black dude who's Green Lantern. When I was a kid in the Justice League TV show, in the Justice League cartoon, let me tilt this up so you guys can actually see my face. But anyway, when I was a kid in the Justice League TV show, there was a black Green Lantern. That's what I remember. And then Ryan Reynolds made that atrocity of a Green Lantern movie when I was a teenager. Ant-Man. So, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. The Ant-Man movies are horrible. Paul Rudd as Ant-Man, kind of boring. I like Paul Rudd a lot. He kind of sucks as Ant-Man. But if you watch that Earth's Mightiest Heroes TV show, Ant-Man in that is so cool. He's like super smart, and he actually like does shit. He's not just like, oh, I get small, I get big. It's like, I don't remember, but I remember being really impressed with that character in that TV show. And I felt like the movies for Ant-Man never really did Ant-Man too much justice. Maybe that's because they jumped right to Scott Lang and they didn't do enough Hank Pym. Because, like, Hank Pym is supposed to be Ant-Man, and Scott Lang takes over after Hank Pym retires. I get small, that's it. So, anyway, Paul Rudd's Ant-Man, kind of booty cheeks. Kind of a cheek superhero. You know? Now we're getting into some cool ornaments, chat. These are, I mean, like, all my ornaments are pretty cool, right? But the boogie. Oh, did you guys see me dancing? Cool. So, I'm not going to lie, some of my favorite ornaments that go on this tree are the yearly Spider-Man. Look at this fucking ornament, dude. This shit is dope. How he's, like, shooting the web out and shit. The yearly Spider-Man are some of the coolest ornaments I have. I don't know if I got one last year, but this one is the 2023 one. Look at this fucking thing. I like how he's like flying through the air and he's got the web coming out of his hand. Spider-Man's dope. You know, I didn't really care for Spider-Man, which is weird. Because when I was a kid, the best Spider-Man movies came out, right? The like Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans. I didn't appreciate him when I was a kid. And I never was really like, oh my god, Spider-Man. And also, there was cool-ass Spider-Man games. and I still was like, Spider-Man's all right. And then, I don't know, maybe it's just so, I don't know. But like, I liked the Andrew Garfield Spider-Mans. I thought they were a cool take on it, even though they weren't the best movies. But that's because like development hell hit those things. And then I don't really care for Tom Holland Spider-Man. But you know what I do like? I like Into the Spider-Verse. I like the Spider-Verse movies. Those are dope. Those are super cool, and the animation on them is really cool. I'm a big fan of the Spider-Verse movies. So those are probably my favorite iteration. And also Miles Morales is a better Spider-Man than Peter Parker. Fight me on that. I agree with you. Let's go. You know what some of the worst things about putting ornaments away? Taking them out is easy. Putting them away and trying to figure out how these fucking containers go back together with the ornament inside is a nightmare. I guarantee when I go to take this tree down, I'm going to be up here forever just trying to figure out how to put these ornaments away. Miles is so good, yeah. I like the Miles game. I hope they bring Miles into the next Spider-Man movie. I think that'd be dope. Marvel will fuck it up, though. They always do. At least recently they do. Next yearly Spider-Man. This is the 2021 Spider-Man. This one's a little more boring. He's just swinging. So you put the hook in him. So it's right here. The hook goes right here. And then he's swinging and he's just got a bag on his back. But it's still a pretty cool ornament. I like it. It's very detailed. He's got washboard abs. Cool coloring and all that, you know. I bet Spider-Man did that ornament from the looks of those abs. I know, right? That's the most jacked Spider-Man you'll ever fucking see. Sorry, I'm just reading some text messages. Alrighty. Sorry, I was getting caught up on my real life. This is my favorite of my Spider-Man ornaments. The other one's cool, the web spray one. The web spray one is cool. But this one I think is just the most, I don't know what it is about this one. I think it's the fact that he's like jumping through the air. The scarf like looks like it's flying. He's got a present in his hand. He looks like he's getting ready to shoot another web. I don't know. I think this one's just my favorite looking one out of the three. Like, it's not overly done like the web one, but it's not underly done like the bag one. It's like right in the middle. And that's what I like about it. Also, he's got the washboard abs. Not bad yet. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, brother. All right, we're getting into some extra ones. So this is going to be another DC one, and it's actually going to be our very first Batman. Woo! Everyone loves Batman. It's Batman. Oh my God, it's Batman. Look how extra this dude's cape this dude's cape is. That shit is crazy. Anyway, this is the first Batman. This is the 1990s cartoon Batman. You can tell from the gray suit. And he's just dropping down, death from above style. This one's dope. I like it. I think the cape's kind of extra. It makes it a very bulky ornament, but overall it's pretty cool. It looks nice when you put it at the top of the tree, and it looks like he's descending from the tree. Can't really tell because the camera's not zoomed in, but yeah. I really like the Arkham games, yeah. I played Arkham. I played Asylum, and I played City. There's 3 or 4 Arkham games. I played the first one, which was Asylum, and then I played the second one, which was like an open world city game. I don't know if that was Arkham City or if Arkham City was the third one, but I played the first 2, and they were fun. But I could see myself getting mad bored of the third one because the third one's just going to be the second one but bigger, and it was going to be annoying. Arkham Asylum's cool because it's like very. Arkham City is the second, yeah. So I played Arkham City. So I played Asylum and City. I didn't play the third one. Arkham Knight? Is that what it is? Arkham Knight. Yeah, I know my games, brother. I know my games. Yeah, so I played City and Asylum. I didn't play Knight because I felt like Knight was going to be just Arkham City but bigger, and Arkham City, while it's fun, I feel like it overstays its welcome. I get really annoyed with open world games that overstay their welcome, if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, but like I feel like games that are open world, they're often made to be open world to be as big as possible while sacrificing quality sometimes, and it just bothers me when studios do that. Look at me, chat. I can't even figure out how to put this fucking thing together, bro. Okay, so I'm just now realizing, here, live on stream, in the year of our Lord 2025, there's tabs on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that where my thumb is, but there's a tab on the bottom that you line up, and that's how they can kind of lock together. I don't give a shit, as long as I can get it back in the box. I don't think I finished Arkham Knight, to be honest. I feel like games that are too big like that, they're doomed to never be finished. I was playing Ghost of Tsushima recently. That was the most recent game I just beat. And I wanted to 100% it. And then after I got through... So, like, Ghost of Tsushima, it's not the biggest open world game, but there's 3 sections of the map. So, the first story beat, you do the lower section. The second story beat, you do the middle. And the third story beat, you do the upper. And I 100% the lowered. I 100% the middle. And by the time I was done with that, I was doing the upper, and I was like, dude, I don't feel like doing all this shit, because it's the same shit. You go to a town, you kill some people, you go to a place, you do a little bamboo swipe thing to get your resolve up, and it's like, dude, my character's already maxed out. I have 3 sets of maxed out armor that all do different things. Like, I don't need to 100% this game. So I just beeline the story at that point once I was sick of it. So I didn't platinum it, unfortunately, because I'm weak. I'm weak and have no resolve. I don't stand on business. Oh, these are supposed to go over the window. Might as well pull these out. Might as well pull these out. Yo, one thing about Jelly, she loves these super cheap Christmas lights. So, like, this is, like, just super cheap plastic. It's very corny. It's very 90s vibed. And she likes these things a lot. We actually have pumpkins for Halloween. Same style like this. And those are up right now. I need to take those down still. But these go over the window right there. I'm not hanging them up right now. I'm just pulling them out because there's no sense in leaving them in the box, you know? Alright. Hunk ain't weak. He has to handle the Jam fam. You guys aren't that bad. Some of you. Ah! Some of you ain't that bad. Some of you are. You know what's funny? If I wasn't in a good mood and I didn't enjoy doing this, I would say this is a bad stream. I feel like it's fine. Dude, this thing is so heavy. This thing is so heavy. So it's a Mario Maker block. Is it from Mario Maker or is it just Mario? Super Mario. So it just says Super Mario on the box. But, I mean... But, like... You know how loud that is? That shit's insane. This has the same syndrome as these, except a little bit smaller. I'm going to put it on the tree, though. I think I put it on last year. But it's a Mario block. Obviously, you guys can tell that. He said some of us, Jam has his favorites. Of course I do. Some of you are cool and some of you annoy me. It's just how it goes, man. You know what? That didn't drop it as much as I thought. That didn't drop it as much as I thought. That's not that bad. Maybe it's because these branches down here are holding it. Am I cool? No. You're not. You just carry me and I appreciate it, so I keep you around. Sad. You know what? You did look out for the Discord yesterday, so that did earn you a couple of points yesterday. Shout out to AR for that. Trying to make sure nobody in Discord got hacked. He clicked on the link, though, which is crazy to me. He clicked on the link. Like, bro, you know better. Am I cool asking for a friend? Yeah, Dino, you're alright. I'll give you the pass. I give you the benefit of the doubt. Rank us? Who's in chat right now? Alright, so there are Dino, AR, and Kank in chat right now. So I'm going to say... This isn't fair because there's only 3 of you, and I can't be mean to any of you because you're here. Alright, so I'm going to say AR, Dino, and Kank. You're all tied for first. There you go. You're all tied for first, babies. Yes, I did. It was an accident. I got a stream of 4 people, and you guys want me to rank you guys? Be mean to us. We can handle it. But do you need to handle it? This is a new one. This is a new ornament. I think this is going to be the first year on this tree. Chat, what is the game I like more than any other game in the world? What is one of my favorite games in the world? The correct answer is Final Fantasy IX. But other than that, it would be a Legend of Zelda game. Bang, look at that. This thing is fucking gorgeous. Look at this thing. Do you know what this is? Chat, do you know what this... Frosty, what up? How you doing, man? Anyway, chat, do you know what this is? This is a Hylian crest. It's the symbol of the royal family of Hyrule, and it is beautiful. It's gold, it's shiny, and it's going on my tree, baby. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think I'm doing the best job of spreading these out, but we still got a decent number to go. And I'm looking at the tree right now, and it's not that bad. We got to do a little bit more here. So we got to go down here with like maybe 4 or 5 ornaments, and then go down this way with like maybe... I don't have any over there, so I probably need 4 or 5 over on that side too. But we're not doing too bad. I'm just looking at it right now. This is one thing that's important when you decorate your trees. Make sure you evaluate where you're putting your ornaments. You don't want them all clustered up. You want them spaced out quite a bit. Congratulations on the win yesterday. We tried to choke it away, but we were able to clutch up when it mattered. Not really. We didn't clutch at all. We left it down to fate, and I was very mad. I'm not going to lie. If I wasn't so sick, I would have been bitching up a storm. That was an embarrassment of a team. How do you almost choked a 15-point lead with, like, I don't know, a quarter to go, and you just let them just march down the field? Dude, at one point it was a 4th and 17. 4th and 17, chat. And they let up a 50-yard pass to Rashee fucking Rice. Like, he's not one of the best receivers in the league. And you put slow-ass Tre'Davious White on him on 4th and 17. All right, let's move on. Valley crash out. Listen, if any of you watched American football, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And then you know what the worst thing about it is? Let me continue a little bit. You know what the worst thing about being a Bills fan is nowadays? It's not the fact that my team's good but never makes it to the Super Bowl. It's not the fact that the Chiefs keep fucking winning. It's that we beat the Chiefs in the regular playoffs, and instead of being like, wow, maybe the Bills actually have a shot this year. You know what it is? It's always, yeah, well, the Bills never beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, so this game doesn't matter when we win. But if we were to lose it, it'd be like, wow, are the Bills' windows closing? It's like, dude, the narrative can never be pro-Bills. It's always just going to be either the Bills don't matter or the Chiefs are the best. And it's just, there's no winning as a Bills fan until we beat the fucking Chiefs in the playoffs. And you know what? We haven't done that, and I understand that it's a valid criticism, but also, if we lose that game, we get no fucking credit either. Ah! All right. All right. I'm cool. I'm cool. We're hanging up ornaments, bro. This is actually why I dread Chiefs Week. In the Super Bowl, is there a team from every state, or how does the system work? So the system works basically, there's 32 NFL teams, all right? And each team has 4 divisions in a all right, so there's 32 NFL teams. Now, each 16 teams in one conference and 16 teams in another. And then you split those 16 into 4s. So basically there's an AFC and an NFC. Those are the conferences. American Football Conference, National Football Conference. And then there's the AFC East, West, North, South. And then the NFC, North, East, South, West. So you split it up into those. Now, the conferences aren't exactly geographically aligned. It's kind of dumb sometimes. Like Kansas City's in the AFC West, even though it's like a mid-state. It doesn't really matter. One team from each of those conferences is guaranteed to make the playoffs. One team, and then there's 3 wild cards. And the way that works is it basically goes off record. So you're the best team in each conference is guaranteed 1 home game in the playoffs. Our playoffs are best of 1. So if you win your conference, if you win your division, you get a game at home. One of the wild card teams has to come to your house. You play them. If you win, you play the next game. You go through 3 rounds of playoffs, so it's the wild card round, the divisional round, and then the championship round. And then the winner of the championship round goes to the Super Bowl on each side. So it's like it's like 2 different playoff brackets that all mash up to be the Super Bowl. So for example, last year it was the Eagles and the Chiefs. The Chiefs won the AFC side of the bracket. The Eagles won the NFC side of the bracket. Then they played in the Super Bowl, and the Eagles ultimately ended up winning the Super Bowl. How did this decorate stream turn out into a jam crash out? Because I have nowhere else to vent about this. Because when I crash out about this shit at work, I'm the crazy Bills fan that like expects too much out of my team, even though I expect you not to give up a 4th and 17. So I don't talk about it really all that much. So when somebody brought it up in chat, it's still confusing. I agree it's confusing. I could break it down a little bit more. I'm not going to do it this stream, but if you want, on another stream, we can pull up the AFC brackets and we'll talk about it. But I'm not going to do it right now. This is the Joker, chat. This is my Heath Ledger, not leather, Heath Ledger Joker. He's supposed to play something, but I assume the battery exploded or there's no battery in it. But anyway, this is a Joker. It's going on the tree. I assume it says something like, "Oh, you know how I got these scars?" Or one of those iconic lines. I think I have a classic Joker somewhere too. Bro, this song has such a funk to it. That bass line in it is so dope. They need to give whoever played this bass line, they need to give him a raise. The jam player. I can't dance for shit, but I will move my body. Here we go. Another dope 1990s style Batman. Here you go. Dude, the capes. There's music. You guys can't hear the music? Dude, there's been music this whole time. I mean, it's just our normal stream playlist. Wait, you mean there's been no music this whole time and you guys didn't say anything? Fucking worst streamer ever, bro. I always wondered, dude, should I just turn this? Is this too loud? Hold on. Is this too loud? This is probably going to be too loud, right? I've been told. Is that good? Anyway, we got Batman. This is good. Alright, anyway, we got Batman. Batman's going on the tree. That's a bad spot for that because this is one of the problems I run into all the time. We got Batman. I don't like doing that. I want to space out my Batmans. So that Batman's got to move. That stream list is like... Stream playlist is ancient. It's still good though. You know we listen to the stream playlist every time I stream, right? We can make a new one, but I don't know. I feel like some of them are like good for the stream. I don't disagree, but I mean it's huge. There's like over 100 something songs in the playlist, so like we could swap. We could add more to it. We can add more to it, but I don't think I'm gonna remove it all or anything. If it's good, don't change it. I do feel like it does get a little repetitive sometimes. Especially considering YouTube Shuffle's kind of ass. Because, like, when you hit Shuffle on YouTube, it kind of sucks. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, only like 3 people complain about it, so. And one of them is Java, and he complains about everything, so. I don't take in one ear, out the other with that one, you know? So, true story about this one. I don't really care for this ornament. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care for Daryl Dixon as a character. This is Daryl Dixon, by the way, if you guys don't know. Walking Dead. I don't care for Daryl Dixon as a character. I think he's cool, but I do think he's a little bit overrated. I like this ornament solely because my mom and I used to watch Walking Dead together every Sunday. I used to come over, like, after I moved out of the house, I used to come over and watch The Walking Dead with her. She, like, binged it just to get caught up so we could watch it together. Very funny story. But, like, she watched, like, I think an entire season. One of the early seasons that was, like, 20 episodes. She watched the entire thing in, like, 2 days. Anyway, we used to watch a lot of Walking Dead together. She bought this ornament for me, so I'm very nostalgic. It makes me think of my mom when I put it up on the tree. Shout out to you, Mom. Binging is so real. Alright, so the box that this is in is a homemade box. But it's Falcon America. It's Captain Falcon America. Captain Falcon America. What's his name? What's his actual like character name? Not Falcon, not Captain America. What's his actual what's his legal name? Anybody know? What's his legal name? And the minute you say it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson, that's his name. Hell yeah. I remembered without you, chat. It's Sam motherfucking Wilson. Sam Wilson, baby. Isn't that just like Falcon? Yes, it is. But Falcon becomes Captain America. Haven't you ever seen Avengers Endgame? Haven't you ever seen the Avengers Endgame when he gives him the shield? In fact, haven't you seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier when he's learning how to use the shield? In fact, haven't you seen Captain America New World where he fights the Red Hulk? Captain America is the Falcon. And Falcon is the... yes, I have Unk. No. Hey, I found the Eevee. This is that Eevee that was in question earlier. This is the box for it. And this is the Eevee. Look how small it is. Tiny guy. Alright, little Eevee's going on the tree. It's Eevee! Alright, chat, I need you not to freak out when you see this one, alright? Don't get PTSD. It's not a reference to Brawl Stars. It's the movie, alright? It's not Brawl Stars. It's not Buzz Lightyear. It's Toy Story Buzz Lightyear, not Brawl Stars Buzz Lightyear. It can't hurt you, okay? He's never coming back. It cannot hurt you. It's just Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue! Yes, that one. For real, though, I love Toy Story. It was one of my favorite movies when I was a child. I know I told you guys this last year when we got the Toy Story collab, but I still love Toy Story. It's dope. But I'll keep it a buck with you. Toy Story 4 is kind of ass. I'm going to keep it straight with you. Toy Story 4, kind of shit. And it probably didn't need to be made, or it could have been made with a new set of cast. You know what I mean? It could have been made with new characters and not bringing back my characters that had a nice ending, being given to a new kid to be recycled after almost dying. Like, you could have just left my characters alone. You didn't have to bring them back. There's a million toys in the world, and you could have brought them back. You could have gave those toys a story, but no, you got to bring back my characters that had a nice ending. Okay. Buzz and Woody next to each other. And a good spot for that would be... I'm going to put them down here. Someone made a video criticizing Toy Story 4 for 6 hours. Dude, I would love that video. I'm not going to lie. I would watch the shit out of that. You know, have you ever heard of a YouTuber named Joseph Anderson? I watched all his videos. Not in one sitting, but I've watched all of his videos. And I'm not kidding. He does like 10-hour critiques of video games. There's also another one called Salt Factory. He does like 8-hour, like, he does like whole walkthroughs, reviews of games. And his are like super long too. He's another good YouTuber, but he's got a little bit of annoying voice. He kind of has the hello princess voice, you know? Hello princess. He's kind of got that YouTuber, that Discord kitten voice, you know? Anyway, next one's going to be Woody. Woody. These kind of have weird, uncanny glass, but I think my mom bought me these, so I'm not going to complain about them. I think they're dope. Toy Story 4 doesn't exist in my eyes. There's a snake in my boot. Exactly. What in tarnation? I know he doesn't say that. It's just every time I hear what there's a snake in my boot, I think of what in tarnation for no reason. All right, here's another giant ornament. I really like this ornament. It's so big, though. This thing is monstrous. This thing is so big. Tom Hanks is actually so talented. Dude, I don't think Tom Hanks has one movie I don't like. I think every Tom Hanks movie I love. Forrest Gump, Green Mile? Was he in Green Mile? I think he was. Saving Private Ryan, Toy Story, obviously. Big is like one of the best movies ever if you've never watched it. Sleepless in Seattle. Dope movies, man. Dope movies. Sleepless in Seattle's probably not kid appropriate. Don't watch that. Look at this fucking Emperor Zurg. Look at this thing, bro. This thing is monstrous. It's like... It's like half my forearm, bro. Terminal. That Terminal's a great movie. Castaway. Forgot about Castaway. Look at this thing. So this is Emperor Zurg. He's gonna topple my whole tree. He's gonna bring it down, but we're gonna put him on it anyway. Actually found a great spot for him. I put him right here, and he's actually sitting. You can't really see him too well, but he's actually sitting on another set of branches below. So it works. It works. He doesn't topple the whole tree. He gives off Darth Vader. I wonder why. I wonder why. Maybe. Here's a crazy idea. Maybe he was based on Darth Vader. Who would have thought? Hello, princess. There it is. Hello, princess. Dude, I've been doing that a little bit more. Just to fuck with Jelly when she gets home. She hates it. She freaks out when I say it. It's like she'll come home and I'll be like, hello, princess. And she fucking hates it. Disney copying Disney. That was pre-Disney owning. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. I also haven't watched the Lightyear movie, which that's what this is based on, 2023. This is the Lightyear one. Call her Queen Unk. But it's so fun to mess with her like that. Dude, how does this go back together? There's no tabs. Shapes are hard. This is Jam in March. Jam in February or March when I decide to take this tree down the problem. He can figure it out. Jam in November, that's about to be a father, can't be bothered with this. Father Jam in 3 months, he can worry about it. Chat, we're actually almost done. Now I feel dumb because Zerg is literally a galactic emperor. Did you go and Google it? Did you not just take my word for it? I know I don't give off the vibe, but I am a small bit of a geek. All right? I know I exude this super cool presence. But I am a bit of a nerd, man. Like, I do know my shit when I say it. Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm right. Most of the time, I would say I'm right because I tend not to speak on things unless I know it pretty well. So, like, this aura is multifaceted, and I do know what I'm talking about. I thought he was just some random guy made of a toy. All right, so technically he was just a toy that was made up. But then they made a whole movie, and I haven't seen the Lightyear movie to understand the context of that. I haven't watched the Lightyear movie to understand the context of that. But in the world of Toy Story that I know, Buzz Lightyear is just a toy from a TV show, and Emperor Zurg is his enemy from that TV show. Lightyear sucks, I heard. I'm sure it does. It's a Disney product in the year of our Lord 2023. I mean, those aren't good anymore. We got another Eevee, chat, and this one's bigger, and it's cuter because it's bigger. W-Eevee! W-Eevee! Eevee, look at the camera. Oh, shit. Okay, we're okay. We're fine. So, like, it's weird because I feel like we're missing a lot of ornaments, but also at the same time, there's a lot of ornaments on the tree, so, like, maybe we're not. And I got ornaments in front of me, so I don't know. We're almost done, though. Oh, shit. Zurg is Buzz's No, Zurg is Buzz's father. See, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I feel like that whole thing is a retcon. I feel like that whole Lightyear movie is a retcon. And that wasn't the original context of Buzz Lightyear. Does that make sense? You have no evolution? I don't know if they've ever made evolution ornaments, if I'm honest with you. I'll look into it. Jelly would love it. He even says I am your father in the original movie. Yeah, but that's just a Star Wars reference, right? That's just them making like a tongue-in-cheek reference, isn't it? Does he even in the original movie? That doesn't mean it's canon, bro. It could just be. We got another Buzz and Woody chat. This one's dope. I like this one a lot. When did I get this one? 2020. My mom was still alive, so she probably got it for me. This was probably one of the last presents I got from my mom. Probably. Jelly could have got it for me, but I don't remember. Oh my god, he Adobe Express File 1'd me. Fuck. They took it as canon. Oh, because of Buzz Lightyear? Gotcha. Oh, here's an ornament pack with a storied past. So this ornament pack, me and Jelly bought when we first got our apartment together. I bought it from Kmart. I don't know if you guys know, if you guys ever had Kmart in Europe, wherever you guys live, whatever part of Europe you guys live in. Britain, I might call it. Anyway, Kmart's like low-end Walmart. Like, and that's saying something. Because Walmart's already one of those poor stores, so Kmart is the lower version of Walmart. It's no longer with us. Rest in peace, Kmart. But we were shopping in Kmart for, I don't know, probably Christmas shit. Or around, it was obviously around Christmas time. But I saw these guys. And I wanted them. Bam. R2-D2, and C3PO. I always fuck up his name. C3PO. Now, if you notice, C3PO's got like a scarf on him and he's holding a present. It's obviously Christmas themed. R2-D2 has antlers on him. But if you notice, one of the antlers is gone. It's missing it. I have dropped and re-glued on this antler probably 5 times. And after the 5th time, I finally threw out the antler. I could not save this thing for its life. He still got one. He still got one, but I have broken this antler so many times that I ended up just throwing it out because the hot glue would not hold it anymore because it was like a glob of hot glue on it. I love Star Wars, yeah. I like it a lot, too. I haven't watched Star Wars in a long time, though. Anyway, so that's why I got these two. And that's my storied past with them. I've tried to kill this R2-D2 about 10 times, and I have not succeeded. Let's go R2 here. And 3PO. Alright, let's evaluate how the tree's looking. I think I gotta get here. Yeah, let's go mid. We gotta hit this area, I think. Just judging the eyeballs. Just the eyeball test. I've only seen one Star Wars movie. They have Ray Walker in it. Ugh. So there's going to be a big debate. I'm going to piss off Sems here when I say this. There's going to be a big debate about what are the best Star Wars movies. Now, canonically, you'll find that pop culture really only wants to recognize the original 3 movies, which is 4, 5, and 6. Those are the original 3. They did them out of order for some fucking reason. Don't ask me why. Those are Luke stories. So 4, 5, and 6 is Luke stories. And those are the ones that people often refer to as the best. And I think 5 is generally the most well-received. The Empire Strikes Back. I think 5 is generally the best one. My personal favorite Star Wars movie is actually from the 1, 2, 3 trilogy, which is Anakin's trilogy. And my personal favorite movie is number 3, Revenge of the Sith. Because I think the story of Anakin and how he lost his way and had such a like meteoric downturn and turned to the dark side is so cool. And then that climactic battle at the end with him and Obi-Wan having a fight in Mustafar, covered in lava, when they're all dripping in sweat and they're both at their primes going at it, and somehow Obi-Wan manages to beat him. It's so cool, and it's so like when you were my age at the time that came out, that shit was dope. And you don't get lightsaber fights like that in the original 3, 4, 5, and 6. You don't get lightsaber fights like you do in the 1, 2, 3 series. And as far as I can remember, you don't get lightsaber fights like that in 6, 7, 8. I think those have the best saber fights. That's just my opinion. I know it's the wrong opinion, but it's mine. It's what I hold dear. Again, I think Anakin has a way better storyline, being like this kid with like stars in his eye. He gets to go and be a Jedi. Then he has this huge fall from grace. He finds his mother dead. This is all spoilers. I'm sorry. He finds his mother dead, turns him to the dark side, and then his mentor has to be the one to clean up his mess, and it's like very heartbreaking and shit. I think it's a a way better story. The prequel hate is so forced. I think it is and it isn't. The prequels are pretty cringe in their dialogue sometimes, truthfully. Darth Vader's suit is terrifying. I watched a video on it. Very painful existence. Yeah. Well, Darth Vader should have died. That's why. It's like that thing is the only thing keeping him alive. That suit. I don't understand anything because I didn't watch it. Yeah. Sems knows what I'm talking about at least. At least one person in chat knows what I'm talking about. All right, chat. We got one of the best versions of Zelda, right? Or of Link from Legend of Zelda. This isn't the best. My favorite Link is Young Link from the Ocarina of Time / Majora's Mask games. That's my favorite Link. I think he's got a decent amount of personality. I think he's a lot of fun to use. But this one has the most personality. This is Wind Waker Link. Wind Waker Link is probably one of the more fun Links. He's got a lot of personality. He makes a lot of faces, a lot of emotes in his game, and it's a lot of fun to watch and play. I recommend Wind Waker. Probably my top 5 favorite Zelda game. His hate keeps him alive. He don't even have anything to hate on anymore, Darth Vader. He really don't even have anything to hate on anymore. I guess he hates himself. I guess since he couldn't save his mother, and then he thinks he killed his wife and kids. He just hates himself for that. And I guess that's a feeling you would never get rid of. I always wanted to play Breath of the Wild, but just never got around to buying it. Yeah, I would recommend playing Breath of the Wild, not Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom is it's better in some ways, but it's worse in other ways. It's not a straight upgrade. It takes a downgrade in some regards. But it's and some people will say Breath of the Wild is the best Zelda game, and maybe I would have to look at all the Zelda games and rank them to see if I would actually put a top 5. But I know it's not my one. I know it's not my one. My one is Majora's Mask. That game is dope, and it's got the most interesting world. It's got the most interesting mechanics. It's on a 3-day time loop, and every quest, every mini quest, every main quest has to be done in a certain order of that time loop, and you have to wait a certain amount of times to do it. It can be annoying, but your first time through is very, very unique, and the learning experience of it is very cool. It's kind of like that game, Outer Wilds in that regard. That game, Outer Wilds, is a game you can kind of only play one time, because once you know all the puzzles and shit on the loop, then it just breaks itself. And Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is kind of the same way. Anyway, our next ornament is a Snorlax. Big motherfucker. This is a big guy, but he's not actually very heavy. He's kind of light. So that's pretty cool. Very cool. So, Snorlax on the tree. Do you guys like Snorlax? I don't know if you guys even play Pokemon. Do you guys like Snorlax? If you do? Big fella coming through. I used a Snorlax in one of my last playthroughs of a game with X and Y. I used him. I was doing a Nuzlocke of X and Y, which I never finished, and I was using a Snorlax in there because they give it to you as a static encounter. He was okay. I feel like he's a little overrated though. He can't really take a physical hit to save his life, but he's a special tank. He's a special tank, and he learns a shitload of moves, which is nice. And because X and Y has reusable TMs, I was able to constantly swap out like 3 moves. I was constantly just swapping, like Bulldozer, I remember was one of them. Headbutt, I think, was another one, and I forget what the other one was, but I could constantly like do different combinations of moves for whatever gym battle was coming up next. Last Pokemon I played was Ultra Mood. Those are actually hard games. We got a Piplup next. Piplup is probably one of Jelly's top 5 favorite Pokemon. She loves penguins, and Piplup is a penguin, and it's cute. So she likes this Pokemon a lot. So somebody got it for her. I haven't played a Pokemon game in a while. I started a Fire Red Nuzlocke, but I didn't get very far. I only got up to Misty's gym in it. Didn't get much further than that. Where are we going? I feel like right here's a good spot. Pyro Ace Gamer, what up, man? You missed a good chunk of the stream. We're almost done. We're actually on our last ornament. But we don't just do ornaments on this tree. We do stuffed animals as well. So we do have to place those. Is Jam taller than the tree? I am, actually. Well, the tree has a star on it, so it's a little bit taller, but... Listen, man, I'm short. What am I gonna do about it, you know? I don't know exactly how tall I am. If I had to guess, I'm like 5'6", 5'7", somewhere in that range. I'm not 6 foot, I know that. And I don't think I'm like super close to 6 foot. It is what it is, man. I got bad genes. Both my parents were short. What am I supposed to do? All right, last ornament. It is Link from Breath of the Wild. This is the Breath of the Wild Link. He's shooting a bow. This is iconic from the game trailer when he's jumping off the horse and shoots out an ancient arrow at the ancient centipede that I can't think of the name of. Dope. Very cool ornament. I like it a lot. That one has insane detail. I know, right? They wanted to sell this one. You know what's crazy? Is this ornament didn't even come out until 2022. Look at this. This is the box for it. 2022. So it's not even like this came out the year of Breath of the Wild. This came out late, and they just put insane detail into it. Oh, the Eevee, the little Eevee's there. This little Eevee needs to be front and center. Nobody can see it. There we go. Where are we going with this link? Where are we going with this link, chat? What about right here? This looks like an open spot. Nintendo been slacking lately. Breath of the Wild was fire. Me and my brother were so addicted when we got it. Yeah. I played a good chunk of it too. I never actually finished Breath of the Wild. That was one of those games that I was talking about earlier. You weren't here, Pyro, but I was saying open world games can start to be too big, and I lose my attention on them. Breath of the Wild was certainly one of those games. I lost like all my attention for the game, and I never ended up finishing it. I got really far. I cleared 3 out of the 4 Divine Beasts. I needed to do 1 more and then do the castle, and I would have beat the game. I had a lot of shrines done. I was pretty strong. It was a super fun game, though. I liked it. Too open world, yeah. Listen, man, there's good open worlds that they fill it up nice, and you know that you can stay busy and all that. And then there's bad open worlds where everything's too repetitive and things copy themselves a lot, or they're just simply too big. Like Breath of the Wild is a good open world where you could stay busy and not do things that are too repetitive. Some of the Korok seeds are a little repetitive. Some of the shrines are a little repetitive, but for the most part, you stay busy and it's fun to explore. It's just too big, and you end up spending like, you know, if you play the same game for 70 hours, you're probably gonna get bored. You know what I mean? Like that's just how it works. We're humans. We can't have our attention on something that long. Red Dead Redemption 2, that's another good game like that, right? I guess it's a preference thing. I guess that's just a me thing. At least that's me. Then there's bad open worlds that are just constantly repetitive. Think any Assassin's Creed game where you go to a spot, you do one of like 5 different mini missions or side quests, whatever, and then you go to the next spot and do one of the other side quests over and over and over and over again. That's how Assassin's Creed open worlds games, and those are the worst ones. Those are the worst ones. Yo, chat. You remember how I was talking about that R2-D2 antler? Remember how I was talking about that R2-D2 antler? I found it. Year 10 of the R2-D2 antler. So, like I was saying, every year this thing breaks and gets glued back on, and every year it breaks off again. I should throw it out, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna leave it in the box. I only did that because I put... I only did that because I put the mic so close to my mouth. I was like, yeah. Brother, my ears. Why did bro deep throat the mic? What? Yes, yes. Alright, chat. There's other things we do with this tree. Like I said, we don't just do ornaments on it. We do stuffed animals. So the stuffed animals are all little Marvel characters. So some of them got little flat butts like this, and then some of them have like whole legs. So there's a Captain America, there's a little Spider-Man, there's a little Thor. Look at the Thor. I love the way the Thor looks. I like his mustache. I think it's super cute. And then his hair is all frizzly and shit. It's super cool. Plush Leon. I would do it, but the Leon has a super big head. This Leon's head is way too big to go on the fucking tree. I thought about it. But this thing is huge, bro. Look how big this... Like, compared to these guys, Leon has such a massive head. So, I don't think he can fit on the tree. One ASMR stream? Bro, no. You don't want to watch a 30-year-old man do ASMR. Come on, bro. There's hot 20-year-old women who do that on Twitch. Go over there. Don't watch me do that. All right? That's a little weird. How much for you to destroy the tree, rebuild it, and then decorate the tree again? I'm not doing that. Oh, there's a ball. There's a ball one, too. Ball Spider-Man. Spider ball, if you will. Another Captain America. The Hulk. The Hulk with the frizzly hair. We love to see it. Classic Iron Man. One Rocket Raccoon. I am Groot. Chat, there's more ornaments in here that I have to put on the... Oh, man. Iron Man. Alright. You guys know Cat Dog? You guys know what Cat Dog is? Or am I just saying... Am I speaking out my ass here? I can't really explain Cat Dog to you. It kind of feels like an acid trip sometimes when I think about it. But it is a show that existed. How do they shit? You know, I'm pretty sure that was a big talking point when I was a child, too. I'm aware of Cat Dog. Cat Dog is great. It's a fun cartoon to watch when you don't think about it too much. But I have a cat dog ornament that needs to go on the tree. Alone in the world with a little cat dog. Actually, the tree looks pretty filled out. I'm happy with it. I was worried we weren't going to have enough ornaments on it, and we have a good amount of ornaments. Jelly's home! I didn't do the ball ornaments this year on the inside of the tree. Also, I didn't text you, but we don't do it now. We didn't need a new topper. No, I forgot about it.
That's why I can't find the cord for that, because I didn't fucking use it last year. That's why.
I forgot that we had this.
Alright, take that piece of shit down.
Take that piece of shit down, she says. Well, now you have a tree for your CC's room. Watch out for Levi.
He's inside.
I was telling them the story about how we have the R2D2 ornament that's been dropped 100 times, and every year we break the antler off. As I'm telling them the story, I can't find the antler, so I thought we finally threw it out, and then I look in the box and I found it. I'm using Skylander blankets, actually, just realized. Skylanders. Skylanders was my thing when I was a kid. Cartoons used to be so simple, true and factual, bro. Now you got shit like Bluey where they're like British and shit. Alright, chat. We also have these. Oh my god, there's a Wanda in here. There's a Wanda Maximoff in here, bro. Wanda Maximoff. Alright, we found a Wanda Maximoff. Where does Wanda go? I'm gonna throw Wanda. We're actually very populated. We're very populated for the side of the tree that people can see. The back side of the tree, not so much. But this tree doesn't spin, so. You need more by the Lucky Bloke in Captain America. The Lucky Bloke. Who the hell is the Lucky Bloke? I don't know what you mean by that. I have Captain America's though. How many? Wait, do I only have one Captain America on that tree? That's crazy. Wait, do I not have any Captain Americas? I have to have a Captain America, right? It's not just that metal one. Anyway. So we have these little guys. We have 3 of them. Kind of a weird assortment of them, and I thought we had more. We did have more. They're on there. So you need more by the Lucky Block and Captain America. Oh, I see what you're saying. Lucky Block. I can't read. I'm a fucking idiot. Where's the Captain America? Here's the Lucky Block. throw Iron Man here. Doesn't really look the best, but it is what it is. Where is the Captain America you speak of? Oh, are you talking about Falcon Captain America? Tripping me out, brother. Minecraft Lucky Block. That's a Mario Lucky Block, alright? You put some respect on its name. Don't talk about Minecraft. Minecraft is the devil. I thought Blastoise was Captain America. Blastoise right here? I can see how you can see that. You guys can't really see the tree that well. Can I even bring my camera closer to the tree? I can't really. I don't have the bandwidth for it. I'll bring it closer. You know what I'll do? I'll get the shitty cam and bring it closer. I'm stepping on something. Ew, I stepped in shit. Hey, what's the command for that tree? Yeah. I said Merry Christmas if you only turn on the shit. Okay. You're revealing parts of the hallway? Good call. Jelly doesn't want you guys to know what you look like, even though some of you do. Webcam is pointed at the hallway, be careful. Gotcha. Don't worry, we're not pointed anymore. Thank you, chat. Thank you, appreciate it. Shout out to chat. You guys are the real ones. Where's my shitty webcam? We're saving our queen. That it? Cats better not be fighting. I say, dude, you turned off the Christmas tree. Alright, when we're done, we'll do an overview of the tree, alright? Sound good, chat? When we're done, we'll do an overview of the tree. I gotta get these little guys on there, and then we gotta put the topper on. This is the topper for the tree. It is a Triforce. Dope, but we gotta get these little guys on the tree, then we'll do the topper. Sound good? So, these we kind of just fill in wherever. Like, if you see a spot. Those smaller guys obviously go higher up, because you don't want to put a big guy up top. I can't remember if this was my idea or Jelly's. It was probably Jelly's, because she thinks about shit way more than I do. I just kind of do. She's like, hey, I think this would be good. And I'm like, yes, that would be good. We do that thing. Yes, yes, yes. I understand. Let's go here with Cap. No! He's gone forever! It's cute that in your future, your daughter can look up and find your streams and watch her dad. Like, that's why I love the internet. That is true. That they will be here. The streams will be here, maybe, possibly. The blue whale is with us. That sounds... I wanted to put one right here, but it doesn't seem to be a good spot. It's like right on top of last place. It is what it is. We'll throw rocket over here. Actually, can we get one? Daughter watching Sem's pictures. Yeah, Sems, look what you've done. You ruined it. You took something cute and you ruined it. True story, when Zelda was a kitten, my cat Zelda, when she was a kitten, she would steal these guys off of this tree and walk around the house with them in her mouth. And we'd have to constantly try to take them away from her. You know what? I want to put one here, and then I want to move this up higher. If I can. So I want to get this off of here, and put over here. That ain't staying. Putting it up higher didn't work out, but we can put it right here. That looks good. At least your daughter will have a cool YouTube dad. Maybe. Let's see how long I keep doing this. Yeah, they yells at randoms. Maybe she won't be a bad random, yeah? Maybe, although if she learns Brawl Stars from me, how good can she actually be, you know? Ah, shit, I missed one. Shit. I'm kind of hard capping her skill if I teach her how to play Brawl Stars. I also don't think Brawl Stars is going to be a game when she's 7 or 8. We're retiring. If Brawl even exists. Jam's daughter playing Brawl better than us. Maybe she'll start up a gaming channel and I can edit for her. I think my editing with a younger personality would go through... I think people would respond to that. I think my editing is good. I think people don't respond to being an old man, being bad at video games. Yeah? That's my story why I'm not successful. The younger generation doesn't appreciate me. Old. Son of a bitch! Oh my god, it's falling apart, chat. I'm knocking everything off the tree. I'm gonna lose my marbles! Too big. That's not gonna work! Why doesn't this work? Am I crazy? Am I stupid? Wait, I am stupid. I'm dumb as fuck, chat. What happened? Help! I work on slot machines and I don't know how to do this. Pretty sure I lost all of my chat. I've been off camera for about 10 minutes doing this. I don't even have the mic on me. They don't even know what I'm saying. Okay. Alright! We're done. Alright, chat. Sorry that took so long. We got it figured out. Look, it's beautiful. It's decorated. Let's get a close-up. You're going to have to give me a minute to set up a scene. You're going to have to give me 1 minute to set up a scene with the hand cam. Actually, I don't even need to set up a scene. I know what I'm going to do. Hopefully this reaches. It should. Having a kid was part of the YouTube success plan. Did you turn off the tree? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Chad, it's falling apart. Iron Man won't stay on the tree. It keeps turning off. It might be blowing a breaker. I don't know. I can't. I can't. My tree skirt's upside down, I realize, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay. Okay. Those no words aren't good. What no word did I say? Please type it out. Dude, I keep smelling burning electronics. I'm worried. Say what? Does anyone remember what this camera was called? Eight megabyte webcam. Does it stink in here? Do you smell anything? Okay. Chad, I'm trying to figure out the webcam situation. It's crazy. The webcam situation is crazy. Don't explode us, Jam. I can't make any promises. If a fire erupts behind me, spam chat. I don't know if that I don't know if that popped the breaker or what happened. Yeah. I don't know if this is drawing too much current. Did we? Because it still had a bread tie on it. That cord still had a bread tie on it, so I don't know if it did.
What's it called?
I have it plugged into an extension cord down there. So I have the tree and that on one extension cord. And that's going through that extension cord, which might...
Pop the breaker, then
I can... Shit. What's plugged into that? The printer? I'll fucking do that in a minute. We gotta figure out the webcam situation.
I don't know. It's not like terrible burning.
It's not terrible burning smell?
No. I don't really smell it anymore.
I still smell it. Leo, what up, what up, what up? Get the water. I don't think water is good to use on electrical fires. Like, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say water's not good on electrical fires. Okay, so this is definitely working. Alright, chat. This is what we can do, alright? We can go and invest. This is like really zoomed in, isn't it? Alright, this is what the tree's looking like, chat. So here we go. We're looking at it. Again, we got Batman, we got Loki, we got our little plush guys, we got a Thor, we got an Iron Man going down this way. This is our hard work, chat. We did this together. Not really. I mean, you guys kind of just watched. But it's cool, you know? How funny would it be if the whole thing erupted in flames? I mean, for you guys, it would be funny, not for me. It would be very panicky if it did. Very cool, right? Very pretty. You guys like? Oh, also, dude, Iron Man fell off again. What the hell? What the hell? Over here. Very cool. There's a screenshot for you guys. Use it wisely. We are free from the top of Jam's monitor. High quality camera. No, this camera's ass. Next year we dress it as Jam Fam's tree. We'd have to get a bunch of Jam monitors made, or Jam ornaments made. We could just put Jam ornaments on it. Am I a pop culture media sensation? Chad, I'm gonna rearrange this because I'm pretty sure it's gonna catch on fire. Give me 1 second. Fuck the printer. Alright, now I'm more confident. The printer's not plugged in, but I don't think we need the printer. And if we need the printer, great. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hopefully it doesn't burst into flames. I took everything off that extension cord and I put it on I took everything off the extension cord and I put it on, like, so I had an extension cord plugged into an extension cord. How do you make sticker in the DC server? In the Discord server? I don't know. Talk to Sorty or Mar234 would know. Not Mar808, that's Pyro, and I don't think he would know. No offense to Pyro, he might know, but I don't think he does. He's there for chat moderation, not for like bot moderation. What did I do? So the tree and the topper were plugged into an extension cord that had a breaker on it that went to another extension cord. I took them off of that breaker and plugged them directly into the other extension cord. I unplugged the printer. So now you don't have an extension cord plugged into an extension cord with a breaker on it, because I think what happened was it was drawing too much current through that extension cord and it popped that breaker. That's why the whole tree turned off the second time. First time I just unplugged it. The second time the whole thing like went off. If it was on a breaker, it wasn't gonna burst into flames. But the fact that it did pop and I think I smell electronics, it freaked me out. And I don't want to burn my house down. Dude, I like how today was one of our more low-key streams, right? And it's one of the few streams that went off without a hitch. We had no technical difficulties other than setting up that camera there. And also, if I deep throat this mic, it sounds really, really deep fried. Better to be safe than sorry. To keep it a bug with you, it is not safe to plug all that stuff into an extension cord to begin with, but... you're not on camera, yeah. You will not be on camera. Chat said hello, by the way, if you didn't say hi. No, you're fine. It was a while ago. You like it? How's it look? A+. It was a fun stream. We did it for like 2 hours. Chat, she said good job, even though all you guys did was like clap when you saw a present or a ornament you liked. They were like W ornament. They said no L ornaments. They like your EVs. Oh, do you have the hot glue gun out still? I may have low key killed Chadwick Boseman.
Too soon, bro. He's already.
I know. I dropped him and he hit the floor hard as fuck, and it broke his arm and his wrist. Wakanda forever! Wakanda forever! If I put this mic into my mouth, it deep fries. And it bakes their ears and they get mad. Jam made our ears bleed with the mic. Jelly, help us. As I just did it. Oh, Unk. Thank God I don't have earbuds anymore. Oh, that shit's funny. We gotta use this mic more often, bro. This mic's the fun mic. This mic clips, this mic deep fries. Which one's more fun? I had headphones on. My bad, my bad. Unkin Queen. Hello, princess. Alright, chat, I gotta clean up my mess. We've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours, man. W stream. Shout out to everyone who hung out. I know it's not the most exciting stream, but it is chill to just hang out and yap sometimes. And today was fun, and I got something done. The thing I like about this is it was a productive stream. This is something I had to do anyway, so being able to do it on camera and yap with you guys and show you guys all the ornaments and stuff, that's cool. I like it. Double mic. However, I don't know if we're going to do this again next year, only because I don't know if I'm going to be streaming this time next year. And also, you already know what all the ornaments are. So, like, how's that going to be fun? Unless there's, like, a bunch of you. There's only 6 of you right now, so. I don't know. We'll play by ear next year, but, yeah. W stream for today, at least. We'll talk about, we'll decide next year when we get to next year, you know? W. All right, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate you as always. Tomorrow, no stream. No stream tomorrow. Jelly and I have a baby doctor checkup. So that is that's gonna be what I do tomorrow during the day. Also, it's election day in the States. So AR, make sure you go out and vote. All right. It's your local election. These are the important ones for you. So make sure you go out and vote. If anyone else in chat is American and also of voting age, make sure you go out and vote. All right. It's important. This is our local election. So you're picking your mayors, your city representatives, your whatever bills are on the ballot. You get to vote on those if you live in those types of states. So make sure you go out and vote. I don't think anyone else here is. Wednesday. I think we stream Wednesday. I think I also live in Alabama. If you're 18 and you can go vote, Wonder Red, go fucking vote. All right? It's important. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. That's up to you. But make sure you go vote. Also, it's local elections. How can I tell you who to vote for? Anyway, chat. Wednesday, we stream. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm thinking we either do ranked, we do a 1K, or if Ziggy's out, we push Ziggy. I think Ziggy comes out on Thursday. So we'll stream on Thursday as well. And we'll push Ziggy on Thursday. And then Friday, I think I'm going to take the day off. Maybe I'll edit on the new computer, because I did end up buying a new laptop. Figured out that whole situation. That was a fucking disaster. So I did figure that out. I do have a gaming laptop to edit on now, so I can do edits while I'm hanging out with Jelly. So that was my goal with that. Ranked with the funny mic. Ranked with the funny mic. Damn randoms. Sorry, Sums. All right, we're gonna wrap up before I bake Sums ears anymore. Did I buy a new one? Yeah, I had to buy a new one. You got a new laptop? Nice, yeah. I took out a credit card. I took out a Best Buy card for it. I get to pay on it monthly. You can fight back now. Alright, chat, that's gonna do it for today. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. And as always, we'll see you next time. GG's later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.